going on, guys? Little Fish Investor here with another video. So glad to see you guys. I'm ready to get into this portfolio with you. This is going to be our week 3 recap. I'm going to go over all my option plays, all the stocks that I've been buying, all the crypto that I've been buying, because even though I was on vacation last week, I did not take it light while I was on vacation for the stock market as well too, because I'm trying to really enhance and grow this portfolio as fastly as possible in a short amount of time. So essentially, when we left last time, I believe it was around the 7,200. We've grown the portfolio around $300 more within that week, which is very exciting. And really, most of this has been into option plays. I really loving our option plays as well too. And then hopefully, once we get our portfolio where we need to do, we can just keep increasing that value to really enhance our portfolio. So we're gonna dig into this, guys. We're gonna start by an overlook of the portfolio. So it's fluctuating between that 7,500 and a little below right now because of the stocks, but this is our buying power because I end up buying some more today, and then as throughout the week goes, we'll get some of the buying power as our option plays come to expire. So we're going to take a look right now. We're going to look at the option plays essentially that we did. So we're going to start around this part right here. This area right here is essentially where we left off at, if I do believe. And as I do more of these videos, I'm going to break these down so that way we can continue off and not keep recapping every one of them. So did a bunch of workhorse plays through there. I learned a lot about buying the close on there. Workhorse was doing really well because it just kept going down, so I kept getting more into the money on there because it kept fluctuating around the $14-15 mark. And then just side note, today it's skyrocketing on there, and so the option plays right now are not in my favor. It looks like I might get assigned it if things were to trend the way they were close to Friday, but even if they do, it's fine. I'm okay with selling my shares at the $16.50 price. It'll be a good small little profit on there as well too, and then we'll look at other option plays to do as well. So digging into this, as you guys see, workhorse, we end up collecting good premiums on them as well too, and we end up getting sorry about that. We end up getting, buy to close around that 70% mark, and paying $23 to close it, $94 there, $50 collected here, paid $3 to close it, $47 profit on both of these ones. We did some put options on Workhorse as well too, because I wanted to, be okay with buying another 100 shares of that company as well too. So then if I were to get assigned it, one, I get a premium because I bought it at a discounted price as well too, and then I'm okay with owning another 100 shares. That's essentially what I wanted anyways. I just wanted to buy it at a discount and collect a little bit of premium on top of it. And then I got paid $58 for doing that one as well too. I didn't get it assigned it. I paid $6 to close it, and then collected $52 total profit from it. Clove, I ended up doing a $12 put on it, buy to close on that one for 70%, $51 was the premium, paid $5 to close it, collected $46 profit. Workhorse, I ended up buying 100 shares of that company for a lower price on there, because the put option was not going to get there. So I ended up doing a buy to close and then buying it at a lower price anyways, so that actually ended up making my overall average cost, which you can see here, guys. The Workhorse typically was $16.18. When I bought lower, it changed it to $16.06. So now when I did these new strike prices, I could have done it around that $16.50, and then that would have made my profit margin even more if I were to get assigned it. So we end up doing another put option on Clove for 13. By the end of expiration, it hit right at 13, so it looked like I was going to get assigned, which I didn't care because then I was going to do option plays with Clove, but I was not assigned it, so I just got released that collateral back into my bank account on there to use, and essentially that one expired worthless on there, but I collected $16 premium. But Microvision 100 shares did a call option for 19. My average cost is 17.61, so that's a good profit in between. And then our expiration is for this upcoming Friday on that one, and we collected $70 premium for that one, and then did another 2 call for 16.50 on there. So now we have 3 call options for workhorse going on. I'm going to simplify this out on there, so I'm not going to do it individually on there unless I end up doing it. Typically right now, all my options, I'm just putting all my shares that I feel comfortable selling into there, so that way I can just put a new category, how many contracts of that one, and that would be that many shares of that one. So we got $57 premium for each of those ones, and then those expire this Friday, like I said. And then we did Synodics play because that other one expired worthless that we did earlier at the beginning of the month, but because implied volatility has gone down, the option premiums aren't as juicy right now, but the best one that I felt comfortable was selling it around the $4.50 mark. We got a $2.95 cost basis right now, but we had to take it all the way out to August 20th for that one. So that one's a longer play than I typically would want to go to, but right now it's all about collecting those juice of premium. So we'll just keep an eye on Synodics and see the fluctuation news on it as well too, and see if we can get out of this option play a little bit earlier, collect a good bit of premium out of it, and that way we can do another option play again with this company in a shorter amount of period on there to collect as much premium on there. So those are essentially the option play guys. We end up doing really well, and then without those other ones that are expiring, we're at around a $653 increase total from my portfolio when I began to now in a matter of about 2.5 weeks. So that's pretty awesome. With all this together, I believe it almost puts us at $1,000 once we calculate all of our profits together in there, which is a pretty great feeling within a short amount of time on there. So the next part of this video is going to be our dividends. So we I end up buying a lot, I wouldn't say a lot more, but a few more stocks just for dividends on there. So I think I sold 4 shares of AT&T. So this would be the current payout right now for earnings. Bought Mags, bought 50 shares of that one. $25 would be paid out. FRO, 10 shares, I get $11. And then I'm going to be buying a lot of the SPY. That's going to be one of my big focus dividends that I'm going to be putting in. And this would be the payout of that one. And we only have a fractional share of that company right now because it's around like $304 a share, but we're going to be investing heavily on that one as well too, to get paid out a good dividend when earnings come on there. A couple things on the side, I end up buying a good bit of crypto over that last week. I end up buying some Bitcoin, I end up buying some Cardano, and I end up buying some Shiba Inu, and I'm actually planning on starting to mine Shiba Inu as well too. So those are the play guys. I'm excited that we end up growing this portfolio at a good amount in a short amount of time on there. Oh, and I did actually use some margin, so that way I could actually fast track on there. I ended up using about 1,700 of margin, so that actually was about 15% of my portfolio on there. So we're going to keep an eye on that one as this grows. I'll pay that margin off on there, and then that way we can just use a regular cash balance, or if we just need to keep using margin to help it grow, I'm just going to keep an eye on that one as well too. So I hope you guys like this video. If you guys are thinking about investing, link in the description below. You will both get a free stock for you signing up and depositing at least $100 into your Robinhood account. So that would be great for both of us, and I would appreciate that. Remember, I'm never going to try to sell you a course or anything like that. 100% transparent of exactly what I'm doing on there, because this is more for me to help me keep in that mindset of everything that we're doing. So that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.